Hey guys, what's up? It's Katy, and I am back with the third war of season 7. Now I know you guys are like, where's war 2? Well, I actually didn't record a lot of the later fights for that, so I didn't upload it, and you know, I was kind of out partying and trying to squeeze in a fight when and where I could, so sometimes recording just slipped my mind. But the alliance we fought against for the second war was Flow Reborn. And we did win that war, so that was awesome. Flow Reborn, kudos to you guys. You guys put up a good fight. Best of luck to you as the season progresses and into next season as well. So the alliance we are facing this season, or this war, excuse me, is ISO8C, part of the ISO8 family, Champions Anonymous. So I'm actually on path 4 this time, so trying a little things different. Well, I'm on a 3-4 hybrid, I should say. So the officers just, you know, they kind of wanted to move me to a different path and try some new things, see how they went. I think this is the path that I'm going to be taking for the foreseeable future. So FYI, guys, did not do very well this war. I made a very fatal mistake, and oh, it was horrible. So let's get back into the info here, shall we? ISO8C, they're part of the ISO8 family. You know, this is a really good alliance. I think they must be new because they were ranked Stone 2 last season, so I'm assuming they are a new alliance. They are 25 million alliance rated with a 2600 war rating. So, like I said, I'm on a hybrid path of 3-4, and we've got ourselves a 6-star Cosmic on here. And so I go ahead and bring in Ghost Rider, you know, get the class advantage, and it ends up being a 6-star Gamora. And there's nothing really too much to this node, you know, just enhanced special, nothing big. Gamora, she's not hard, but I'll tell you what, in the first part of the map here, when you've got 6 stars, they're super beefy. And they take a little while to get down, so, but these nodes here, nothing hard. I'm just trying to bait out that special one of hers, not get clipped by it. And, you know, Ghost Rider, he's just doing his thing, you know, just swinging that chain around. So I'm going to drop my special 2 here, and that ends up taking poor little Gam down. Alright, so now we're on to the next node, and it is the Bloodletting node. So, of course, this is a bleed node, and we have a Mystic on here, and I had a feeling it was going to be Morningstar, and I ended up bringing in Blade in, and it turns out to be a Magic. So I was super happy that I brought in Blade, because we all know that Blade is the magic killer. Or he's just going to make sweet, sweet love to her. I'm not sure which. So I'm just trying to parry bleed her down a little so I can launch my special 2 and take her down. And, you know, she's doing pretty good, not getting a lot of limbo damage, so that's good. Throw my special 2, and down Magic goes. So, alright, we've got a Wasp mini-boss. And this node, it has Dismay on it. So, I would say this was pretty good placement for a Wasp. Usually don't find we usually don't find a Wasp on Dismay, so that was a pretty good placement. Kudos to you guys for that. This node, if she hits you, you'll get degeneration, and there's a chance to stun, so definitely don't want to get hit. I mistimed her little timer thing and got the shock on me, so, and she's got me backed into the corner now, and I'm like, oh my god, I should have been a bit more aggressive there at the beginning, but what can you do? I didn't want to push her to her special 2 because that thing does a ton of damage. I mean, look at that. So the new goal is A, not to get hit, and B, not to push her to her special 2. I fought a Wasp in those little alchemist trials, you know, and it seemed like her shock timer was a lot faster, so I don't know, this one just seems to be taking longer for me. Maybe I'm just imagining it, I don't know. So I think that's why my mistiming was off. So I definitely don't want to get hit by her because I'm getting the degen, and I got so lucky right there. Did you guys catch that? Because that could have wrecked me badly. So, you know, Blade luckily does have the class advantage, but she doesn't get the bleed on this node, so kind of sucks there. But Blade is still doing a good bit of damage. So go ahead and drop my special 1, and down Wasp goes. So this here, this is where things start to go bad. So I saw there was a Cosmic Champ on here with charges, and I was like, who is this? Like, I couldn't remember. That's why you see it's sitting here for so long, going back and reading through, and I'm like, okay, what is this? Who is this? I could not think of it. So I brought in Corvus, and it turns out to be a Heindel. And, you know, Heimdall's not a bad champ, but that mistake I made right there, not good. Not good. Already off to a bad start. And I'm not paying attention to the timer for when my power gets drained. So, also, not a good combination. And I'm just failing miserably, or, well, you'll see. And the thing about Corvus is he needs that power, right? He needs that power, and he needs his charges. So I'm slowly losing my charges every time I hit Heindel, and I'm not paying attention to the timer, so I'm losing my power. You can see where this is going to go, right? It's either going to be death or timeout. No in between. Or probably no win, right? Maybe. So I definitely don't want to push him to a special 2. That is not something I want to do. I want to keep baiting out those special ones, but I keep losing my power, and that's not good. And there, get auto blocked. Also, not good. And I'm like, this is gonna suck. The fight's like halfway over, and he's almost back to full health because he's regenning too. So I'm not doing well. Finally, drop a special, but oh look, my charges are gone. No good. So now I'm like, all right, well, here we go. 5-hit combos. Hopefully I can do some damage, right? I mean, I'm hoping I can get my charges back before the clock runs out, but I know even if I do, it's going to be tight. So I figure I'm going to die or I'm going to time out. So you know what? I'm just going to wail away and do as much damage to him as I can. I'm like, I got to regroup. I'm like, come on, Kate, get your stuff together. But, oh, it is just, this is brutal to watch back, I gotta be honest. And I made another mistake here, is I dropped my special 3, and I shouldn't have done that because it is just eating away at the clock, and it really didn't do hardly any damage. So I'm like, this is great, alright, like 30 seconds left. Getting close to getting my charges back, which is good. 20 seconds left, and I've got my charges back. So, happy girl right here. So I'm like, he throws his special. I get auto-blocked again. And so I finally get a special 2, and it did a ton of damage. And I probably should have fought this way at the beginning of the fight, and I wouldn't have been in this situation. But a combination of not paying attention, really, not paying attention to the clock, not paying attention to my power bar, that sort of thing, really got to me. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to come back in here with Ghost Rider. He's got the class advantage. There's like 8k left on his health, and I'm just going to make Ghost Rider clean Heindel right up. Because that bringing Corvus in there was a mistake, and I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. So Ghost Rider takes Heindel down, easy peasy. Okay. So now we've moved on to the next node, and it's the bleed node, and again, mistake. I should not have brought Corvus in for this fight, because it's a void. So I'm getting bleed damage, and now I'm getting his damage. So not a good combination, and I just watching it tick away is just, It's not good. All the mistakes. So many mistakes this war for me. So I'm just trying to get my special off before I die, and I don't get it all the way off. So that was kind of... So I have now suffered 2 deaths in this war, and I've almost tied all of my deaths last season. So not happy. So I'm just like, you know what? We're going to bring in Blade, clean him up. Blade handles Void very easily. So, but at this point in time, I am so frustrated that I'm not really paying attention. I mean, I'm paying attention, but I'm just so flustered that I don't have my composure, and I'm probably going to make another stupid mistake, is what I was thinking. But this was just a really bad war for me. Oh my gosh. Hashtag pay attention, Katy. That should have been the name of the war. Definitely next war, going to be paying more attention. I had a bunch of problems. I really should have done a better job at scouting out. But Blade takes Void down easy peasy. So that was my last contribution to this war. And how did we do? Well, we lost. And that was pretty evident when we went up that middle path there. So it is what it is. Kudos to you, ISO8C. I want a rematch. Maybe. Where I could pay attention better. That's all that I got. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and hit me up in the Discord chat. Thanks, guys. Bye.